Hi, my name is Cassie, and one day I decided to drastically change the way I looked to try to be more popular. I would never call myself pretty. To be honest, I'm just average. Not too short, not too tall, not too fat, but not exactly slim either, with boring brown hair. To be honest, mostly I just blend into the background. I was a little jealous of the girls who just seemed to have it all, like Harriet and Leela. They're slim, blonde, confident, and happy. I wished that I could be more like them. Then, on TV, I saw an advert for hair dye. The girls in the advert were walking along the street laughing with each other, and everyone was turning to watch them go by. Maybe this was how I could stop being a wallflower and start being popular. I bought a beautiful blonde home dye kit, and that evening, I tried it out. I put the dye in my hair, washed it out, then went to bed to see how it would look in the morning. I looked amazing! My boring mouse brown hair was definitely no more. I spent an hour trying out different styles, then set off for school. I couldn't wait to see what people were going to say about it, but it wasn't entirely how I expected. Loads of people stared at me as I walked in. When I met up with my friend Ella, all she said was, "Wow, that's different." I asked her if she liked it, and she just shrugged. She was treating me kind of strangely, not quite looking at me. When I asked her what was wrong, she just said, "I just don't understand why you dyed your hair blonde." I tried to explain that I just wanted a change, and I wanted to be noticed a bit more, but she didn't really seem to understand. I was getting a lot of attention though, especially from boys. Usually, they looked straight through me, but now they were smiling at me, and I heard a few of them ask each other who I was. Why did something as simple as being blonde suddenly get me noticed? In my English class, we were reading through Macbeth, which I was looking forward to because I love Shakespeare, but we had a substitute teacher, and no matter how often I tried to answer the questions, he pretty much ignored me. When we acted out a scene, he picked Ella and a guy named Kenny to read the main parts, and gave me, Harriet, and Leela the background characters. Although they're both pretty and popular, they don't really contribute in class, so it kind of annoyed me to be put with them. But they did compliment me on my hair, which was more than Ella had done. After class, Harriet and Leela invited me to sit with them at lunch. They invited Ella too, but she said she had something else to do. They're actually both really nice. I had kind of assumed that they were a bit shallow and self-absorbed, and all they cared about was their makeup, but they weren't like that at all. I felt a bit ashamed for judging them so quickly based on how they looked. That week, I noticed more and more that people were treating me differently because I was blonde. Tony, the captain of the football team, stopped to ask me how my day was going. A group of girls asked me if I would take part in their cheerleading club. Harriet and Leela were hanging around with me way more than Ella was. I was getting loads of positive attention from some people, but a lot of my old friends and teachers were just acting as though I had suddenly become invisible. They didn't listen to what I had to say in class, and I got a worse grade than Ella in my English essay, even though we'd worked on it together. I wondered if they were judging me because of my new hair. It's been 4 months since I dyed my hair blonde, and my mouse brown hair is mostly grown back. I liked it blonde, but I don't think I'll dye it again. One thing I've learnt, though, is how much we all judge others for how they look. How much I judged others for how they looked. People automatically think girls like Harriet and Leela are self-absorbed because they're blonde, but I know that isn't true. And hopefully, by me having blonde hair, I help to change that judgment. If you have any crazy stories, please share in the comments below. And if you like the story, hit the like button and subscribe so you can see our future stories.